sort of an extras video for Assassin's Creed Revelations. With me today is...
Hi. I'm outraged that there are penguins in the Arctic.
That was a beautiful moment in that thread. Especially since they're not penguins. There's something else.
Hush.
Yeah. Oh yes, we should mention that the new Assassin's Creed game that got announced within the past week is called Assassin's Creed Rogue.
Newer. That was comment for those paying attention at home or playing at home.
Yeah, you have the Rogue Comet pun there. But there was one video that Vicus joked about. There was like a Templar Ezio who's going around undoing your work. And that's kind of a good description of Rogue, apparently.
Yeah.
Come, good folk. See?
Oh boy. New color time.
Well, it's going back to Algerian silver since it had sort of a cameo appearance last video, but this is the second to last Rogue color change. The only color I think I have yet to show off is Masyaf white, and that can wait until we actually go back to Masyaf.
Wow, that was one hell of a party there last night.
Or rather,
it's actually a result of the riot we caused.
As I said. Is this the mercenary camp?
Yep. I did the thieves mission really early on, and now when I'm nearly done with the game, I'm doing the mercenaries mission.
damn bastards! I will tear off their arms and use them as clubs.
Calm, friend.
So you really like Kiri Rice, right? You said that one video he was your favorite character in this game.
To get at me,
yes.
They attack an innocent boy.
Yeah.
We can
We're
get
going to be
your son
seeing
back,
a lot of him this
but
video.
only if we coordinate.
Because I haven't done any of the bomb missions.
Of course,
boy.
If you lead, I will follow.
His little cutscenes are pretty good, though.
Haha. That's a good pun, unfortunate son. Haha.
Yeah. Very funny.
So
I cannot remember what the mercenary faction ability... Oh, the mercenary faction ability, I think, is they just get stronger weapons. It's kind of boring.
I'm pretty sure it's to beat up people who are harassing you. To actually just serve as plain old bodyguards, but
Yeah.
don't quote me on that. So I remember they
But I
can beat
know-
up bards.
Yeah. The Romanis get the ability to poison people.
Right.
And the thieves, you can just walk around with them and they'll steal from everyone on the street.
It's a great way to just make your money back for actually, hiring.
Yeah, you can just bring a thieves guild around and thieves group around and just
Is he
steal
breathing?
from everything
Does he
in
live?
sight.
I'd say, as still as a corpse.
He may yet have a pulse, but I am not trained for such things.
Field mercenary.
His heart is weak, but he lives. Poison. There is no other explanation.
If so, there may be a remedy.
We will get him to a doctor.
Oh. Damn, why'd you just kill that advocate?
Well, that's what the mission said. I'm not sure why we're killing these guys. Oh hey, I managed to trigger the Ottomans. I managed to get some Ottomans fighting the Byzantines. Did it completely by accident.
It's kind of hard to do it on purpose, just because.
Yeah, they just never seem to be in the same place.
And unfortunately, if they ever get them into the same place,
And you, when did you last see a physician and take some time to look up?
chances are they're
Yeah, the
following
best-
you, and that doesn't. It makes them auto attack you.
Yeah, pretty much. The only way you can really get them to fight each other is under very special circumstances, or if you're attacking a den. Because then there's Templars crawling all over the place.
Right.
And actually, one of the Mercenary Guild challenges is to get 15 kill streaks with at least 5
kill my
guys in
friend.
it.
This boy has
And
been poisoned.
by far the best way to do that is
Give me room.
just go back and forth from a Templar-controlled den, kill a bunch of guys in it, run away,
It's a
do it
trap.
all over again.
Say again.
Because with
Templars,
Janissaries,
they use me as
they
bait
just completely
to flush
screw
you out,
over
to
kill
kill all of
streaks
you.
since you can't
Have we
really
been
insta-kill
followed?
them.
I would not doubt it.
Take positions and be
I mean,
ready
they
for
get
anything.
hurt if you kill streak them, but it doesn't count.
So you walk by another physician on your way to this one.
Keep this boy from harm. Let no
What
one get
exactly
close.
was the reason for going to this particular guy?
Hold the line.
Maybe this guy specializes in curing poison. Oh yes, and still using the Romani dagger. That guy died in kind of a weird way. I grabbed him, then he just sort of sat down and died.
Keep close.
Ooh.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Romani dagger does special killing.
Do not waver.
They tend to.
It's no dagger of Brutus.
Hold the line.
That's like the third time I've attacked a mercenary.
I like how the mercenaries don't slowly gaining health back and not actually losing it if you're. I
You
guess.
would think that's not how poison works.
Keep close.
Unfortunately, the Sword of Altair does not have unique kill animation.
Nobody.
It's just kind of an average sword.
What the
Do
hell?
not waver.
I love when this game works out like that. It's even better online when you kill someone from a weird
Hold the
angle,
line.
and the
Yeah.
game just completely acts weird. Like, there was one time I caught on camera, and it's the reason
My
I
boy,
saved the match, really.
How do you feel?
But I killed a guy
I
from
am
a weird
fine,
angle,
Father.
and the game
Stop
wigged
doting.
out, and I was like stuck in place.
Well, if you think saving your
for
life is
5
doting,
seconds.
there may be hope for you yet. Oh, I need to lay down.
Drink water and keep still.
They look like
Agitation speeds
like
the
father,
poison
like
through your
clown.
body.
Teşekkür Ezio. I owe you a great debt.
That'll do it for the mercenaries.
Quite well armed.
Now we can get to the bomb missions. You know, I love these Templar official guys that wander around the city when you have high notoriety. I like how they go after Ezio when this guy's reputation is he kills anyone he looks at. So they've got some cojones to see Ezio and say, I want to chase him around and fight him. It's just so silly.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and I wanted to bring this up in this video, but you can see I have assassins assigned to cities, which is that assassin picture for some of them. This is a mechanic the game does not tell you about at all, except for in the help files or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you recruit an assassin in the city, you can assign them to a city you control. And that means your control of the city can go up. Like, if you have no assassins, your control can go up to about 50%.
Right.
But with more assassins in it, it goes down slower, and the percentage you control the city rises faster.
Yeah. And by the way, when you say city, you mean Constantinople. You don't actually mean like you're recruiting them from Madrid or whatever.
Yeah, you have to recruit them in the city somehow, then you can send them out to one of the cities in the Mediterranean.
Right. I don't think you can ever call them back, so...
No, you can't, which is why I don't know if you can actually take a den master outside of the city and put them somewhere.
No, they're permanently locked. I don't remember that much.
But yeah, funnily enough, that is a mechanic the game never tells you about. It's just kind of weird, and this is actually the first playthrough I actually did that. But we haven't seen Piri Rice since he saved us on that ship when we were going to Cappadocia.
Yeah.
So let's see what he's up to. He doesn't want to talk to me.
Of course, you don't actually... Wait, what? Oh, it's like a mini Assassin's HQ, that's right.
Yeah. I don't know why he's not letting me talk to him, since the bomb missions open up as soon as you speak to him for the first time.
Right. Right. Those are challenges.
No, these are actual, like, missions.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and these are the challenges. They're really boring. Extra bomb in your bag, so you can go up to 6 bombs, I think. And extra ingredients at your den. Who cares?
yeah.
Very boring bonuses.
I would just remember the one, like, make every one of every bomb is kind of glitched out.
Yeah, that's one of the sort of glitch trophies.
You have to kind of, like, just do it all in one go, or else you probably will never get it.
Pretty much, yeah. But you don't actually speak to him directly. You speak to one of those persons,
Rebecca!
whatever they are.
I need to reconcile these ancient Greek maps with data from Admiral Columbus. But this is like comparing
That
maps of the
flash
moon and
there
the Earth.
was my controller
What a mess.
desyncing.
Ezio, cheer me up.
I'm an idiot
Let me
and
teach you
didn't
something.
realize the controller can actually
about these
operate by
poison
itself
bombs?
without the cord.
How lethal are they?
So
Quite lethal, Dosto.
didn't want to interrupt
We
the
distill our
cutscene.
poison from the datura plant. A pretty little flower with a deadly secret. This one
But it's nothing
kills.
like I have a
Slowly but
refrigerator, a mini
Very
refrigerator,
careful.
and sometimes
For
it'll
yourself
like
and
pop,
for
make a
others.
weird popping noise, and then my TV will go blank for like
Grazie.
a couple seconds. And this is really annoying, actually. It's more annoying than you'd think because you just hear it whirring, that pop. Can't see the TV for a few seconds.
It's probably just drawing too much current, and it is the TV on the same circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would do it. You just don't have enough current to supply the TV with power. So,
Right.
I'm an electrical
And it's not-
engineer. This is what I have to think about. Oh, desynchronized.
I have no idea why that didn't work.
Ezio didn't
I
kill
threw it.
civilians.
There was no civilians. There was just 4 guys.
There's somebody below.
But I have no idea why I failed that. I tossed it right. Maybe I didn't hit all 4 guys. I was like a pixel off or something. But that's not even the stupidest thing that'll happen with bombs this video. There we go.
I think he threw the wrong type of bomb.
Maybe. But while they dance, you can just walk right on past them.
Yeah.
But apparently, the guys in armor are extremely weak to poison bombs. I'm not sure what effect that has or anything.
Well, considering that bombs usually cause somebody to just die in one hit, our poison bombs cause death in one throw. That's... He likes to get down.
I guess they just die fast.
They die fast.
It doesn't really matter since once a guard has been poisoned, he's dead.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of pointless. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a nice little attention to detail that in their heavy armor they can't breathe as easily, I think. But I don't know, maybe that's what they were going for. Quick cut since nothing interesting happened on the way back.
I used my first bomb when I was in my late teens. I was sailing the Mediterranean under an unrecognized flag, calling myself a privateer.
The Francesi would say corsair.
No, they would say, Majo heretic.
True story, Piri Rice was a
I
real
do miss
guy.
the days of rough ocean travel. The sea spray and the rolling waves.
He had
One
an
day soon I will take to
unusual
the sea again.
chain of
But
events
until
that
then,
led to his death.
I am here for my
He was
assassin.
executed by the governor of
Here is your
Ottoman
bomb.
Iraq for
Use it with
some
great
reason.
care.
I can't remember why he did that. But the dude was like 94 years old, so you have to wonder why they even bothered.
Well, he wasn't getting any younger, so.
Yeah, I guess. Executing a 94-year-old guy by chopping off his head, that weird chain of events must have led to that.
So the Thunder Bomb.
Yeah. What you have to do is bounce it off that
Oh.
side of the building. It's kind of weird because the rest of the game you never really need this level of precision.
Right. I mean, it's
But
nice,
Yeah.
but it's not.
yeah, it's not. It's just you just never need that kind of precision shooting,
No.
precision throwing. I mean, sometimes bombs in this game can be really helpful, like that one mission last video where I had to protect that creature and I couldn't let him get hit once or I'd fail. The caltrops hanging around, those were really useful because the guys run into them, they can't move for like
Yeah.
8 seconds or something. That's really useful. That's a good use of bombs, but it's just the level of customization and
It's.
precision. It's kind of strange.
I mean, you have 3 levels of explosions. You have 1, 2, 3 different types of shell, which controls how if it's going to be a landmine, if it's going to be a bounce, or you know,
Or stick on
or if it
someone.
just breaks on contact. Then
Are
you have a
you
whole bunch
curious
of
to try a
things you
few?
can fill it with.
Should I?
Yeah.
I've used smoke bombs before.
Oh, here he's
Very
talking
young.
about
Yes,
the type of
my
bombs.
favorite.
But not like ours. We have a special recipe for deep, dark clouds. Throw one of these and your eyes are useless. You must rely on your hearing and any other senses you may have cultivated.
Other senses? What could that mean?
Is that your fridge?
Word gets around, Ezio,
Does a stupid
that
word
you are a
noise.
special sort of man with strange gifts.
Keep it to
So
yourself.
is this is the game's way of saying, "Hey, go use your eagle vision, guys, when you throw a smoke bomb."
Yep. Eagle Vision is basically like thermal goggles from, I don't know, Metal Gear Solid or something.
Detective mode.
No matter what. Yeah, detective mode. Using analogies to other games. But no matter what the level of interference visually, Eagle Vision can see through it. But the sort of different levels of bomb killing would be really useful if there were more missions in this game where you had to like surgically get inside a location and then only kill one guy.
Right.
Because for the most part, you can just go through a mission, kill everyone in sight, and not really worry about the consequences. And in those situations, precision would be really good. It's just the game never really asks for that level.
Yeah. And in like this case, well, smoke bombs. Smoke bombs are everybody's favorite type of bomb.
Except online, where in the hands of really good players, they are very, very annoying. And then what the real jerks like to do is throw a smoke bomb, stun you, use that ability that disables everything you can do so you can't kill anyone, stun you again, and then just keep repeating that cycle over and over again.
For 10 months I have been working on a new map for Beazid. But he is old, and I'm a perfectionist. Perhaps the next Sultan would appreciate my efforts. Well, how can I help you, Ezio?
Smoke signal bombs. How do they work?
I've used
You
a
must
few
know
of
the old
these.
saying. Where there is smoke, there is fire. These bombs play off that idea, creating a thick
Remember
plume of
that mission
smoke
where we
to
had
trick
to
city
move
guards
across
into believing
Topkapi
a fire
Palace,
started.
climb up the window, and spy
These
on the
bombs
one
are
meeting?
quiet,
Yeah.
however.
Those are really,
So only
these
those who see the
smoke
smoke
signal
will be
bombs are
lured
really
away.
good for that mission, since a lot of times, even if
Subtle.
sort of guards
I
are
will give it a try.
incapacitated, they can't do anything, if you still get really close to them, they'll still spot you.
Yeah.
And then, so in that case, you just want them to move out of the way.
Or you could just use smoke bombs to run by them.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
The problem with that mission is that while you could do that, there's only a few places you can actually climb up on the windows.
Yeah.
And the Janissaries are standing right by them.
Yeah.
So while this game occasionally does have missions where bombs are actually really good, it's just the number of options you have is not really that critical.
It's really, really ridiculous. There's like 120 types of bombs or something like that, theoretically.
Yeah,
different kinds.
Something crazy like that.
Though admittedly, like, that's because 3 of them are like level of explosion or, the spread. They're not really different types of bombs, they're just...
I mean, getting 20 people to have a mosh pit in the middle of the street, that's a good use of bombs, I say.
Yeah.
Since you can't do that with regular poison in any of the games. You get desynchronized with what's happening.
I'm only visiting! I don't know what's going on!
I don't want to die! The curious display.
That was certainly something.
Yep. Ooh, look at me.
So what's the
Instead of
optional
going vanilla
objective here?
Forget it. It had something to do with killing both targets at the same time.
Oh.
Something.
I
know
don't
you
kill
could-
anybody.
Oh,
Okay.
don't. Yeah.
It's gonna save you.
So okay, so that's an alright bonus objective because you can't get in fights and you can't get spotted or you fail the mission outright. So you kind of have to avoid using the rooftops so you don't get spotted and you can't kill
Tell me
them.
about your special bomb casings.
Well, I have some sticky resin
Oh,
bags.
that's right. That's the fourth type
My
of,
uncle Kamal had
case.
a wild fondness for them.
Sticky bombs are
During
really good.
Berzic's conflict with Venezia, he was a
That's
captain
right.
in
It's
the
like 4
Ottoman
types
Navy.
of bomb
He
cases,
liked
3
resin
types of
bombs because they
explosions,
stuck
and
to
10
almost
types of
any
filling.
surface. The hulls of
Yeah,
large
something like
ships,
that.
for instance.
I lost many friends in that conflict.
We all did, Ezio. And that war is why I became an assassin. I hate the artificial boundaries our leaders have built between people.
You know, I
We
think
fight
the autosave
to end the
indication
fighting.
right there is
It's
me
a sad
taking over
irony.
Madrid.
It will always
Because
be.
I didn't see the
And
notification
that-
pop up while I
But
was
perhaps
wandering
one day
around.
will not be so sad.
And
Use this
you get
wisely.
a pretty amusingly named trophy for that, or achievement, called Armchair General, where you control all of the cities except Rhodes at the same time in the Mediterranean defense. And the reason Rhodes is an exception is because sending assassins to Rhodes is a Uplay bonus option thing. This is going to be a goofy mission. I kept a failure in it because it was pretty funny. I don't know how it happened, and I couldn't do it again. Wow, this can be really hard because you have to throw the bomb at that guy, kill all 4 targets at the same time, so you have to time it just right.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I swear I killed all of them at the same time. But that's not the funny failure I'm talking about.
Is it Ezio looking like he has a bald? No. Bald spot? No.
Have you ever wondered what like 40 Janissaries on the screen at once looks like?
I'm pretty sure I've done it, so no.
You're gonna find out either way.
Yeah, they don't notice you throwing something at the dude. Desynchronizing.
Dealing with some kind of bomb.
Oh god. And of all the times you didn't have the poison bomb.
This is why I love Assassin's Creed.
Get shit from the fat Pasha again. What happened? Anyone see the killer? Dead.
Why am I not getting spotted?
Anyone see the
1
bastard
and 2? Why are these guys just milling about?
Oh,
I can't fail this, so I have to restore the mission.
hey, Bob died. Gonna go just walk over here now. Sorry about that.
That's the kind of failure I'm pretty alright with. Since, wow, I did not expect that to happen. I thought I was just gonna instantly fail the mission.
Yeah.
Somehow I got a bunch of Janissaries milling around, and a mission I couldn't fail because of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. No. Not the right guards. Still not the right guards. That's the right guard.
And in case you couldn't tell, you target people with L1 if you're playing. There we go.
Let's get the area before the guards investigate. Oops.
Not the most dramatic of escapes there. I don't get why do not be detected is the alternate objective, because you fail the mission if you get detected.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one. Unless they spotted you after you threw it or something.
Maybe. I don't know how that would work though. But unfortunately, we also have Alexandria, Jerusalem, and Genoa getting attacked. But right now I control all the cities at least.
You basically control the entire Mediterranean, so...
Yep.
Ooh, there's a new one.
This one has a strange look. What do you call it?
A tripwire bomb. One of the most subtle methods we have of removing your opponent's feet. You see these filaments on the side? This bomb will not detonate unless one of these many wires is disturbed. Very useful in narrow alleys.
Or under the seat cushion of someone's horse carriage.
Oh, Ezio Auditore. You are one devious Haivan. I should keep my distance, lest you corrupt my delicate sensibilities.
Oh, I think you will leave.
Of course. Don't blow your hands off, huh?
He's a good guy.
Kill only... Oh, so you have something that makes giant explosions, but you can only kill one dude with it. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Well, luckily it's not too bad, at least in this mission, since the corrupted dignitary is not followed by guards. So he will wander over, the guards won't, unless you do something to attract their attention. But yeah, it's a landmine, not too sure why I'm getting so close here. I don't know why I did that.
You got detected. Obviously.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, the thing with tripwires, they're the only bomb that can't be thrown. And it's just like a landmine. There's a few missions where the tripwire bomb is pretty good.
Yeah, but otherwise, the game is too chaotic at times for it to really be anything useful. Because it's good if you were like, oh, hey, I'm going to do this objective, run down this alley, and it's all going to blow up on them. But,
oh, it's a stink bomb. It's not a explosive. So I'm not exactly sure okay.
You didn't die.
Well, I didn't want anyone to die, but okay, I did not expect that turn of events.
You didn't die. But did it count it?
Yeah. You can't. The thing with stink bombs is that I think they make Wow, that one card is jumping around.
Yeah.
But yeah, stink bombs, they incapacitate guys for a little while because they complain about the stench, and they also wander away, I think. But I kind of didn't really demonstrate what they do in that mission since I got spotted right after it exploded. Well, we got one more, I think. Maybe two.
Bomb missions are... I think it just said you did all the bomb missions.
Oh, yes.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, you get the Desmond skin by completing all of the Desmond's Journey stuff in main game. Unfortunately, there's no Raiden outfit in this game, but we'll make do.
Hey, Desmond's actually useful.
Yep. And unlike all the other outfits you can get in this game, it's not just different robes for Ezio, it's a different model, so some of the cutscenes look weird if you have the Desmond skin on.
If you change the, if you dye your robes a different color, does he change his hoodie?
No, I don't think you see any difference.
This is finally what we were waiting for in Assassin's Creed. Desmond to do a damn thing. I joke. It's the truth. I joke.
Yeah.
Returning from the battle.
You know, in Assassin's Creed 3, I did like how they justified failing the Desmond missions. The assassins lost the camera feed, so they have to refresh it. Yeah. That was a funny way to justify failing.
Actually, I never failed, so I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's true. I jumped off the side of the skyscraper one time when I was playing it, and said lost camera feed, refreshing.
Oh, you did the rare, but never used, kind of like juke over dude move.
Yeah. Wow. None of these guys want to attack me.
None of them want. All of them are afraid of death. They know he's the savior.
Now it's time to check out one of the two Altair skins. Old Altair, you get this outfit by 100% synchronizing sequence 8, which we have not done yet, but I did do it my previous game. So here we are. Yep, that's what I cut out at the Piri Rice thing. There we go, old Altair is sweet. Well, it's still Ezio. You still hear Ezio's grunts, but... Oh wait, we hear Altair's grunts.
Yeah. What? Altair didn't kill civilians?
He also wasn't running around Constantinople in 1512, so... We are throwing...
No, I'm pretty sure he's already dead by that point. It's a shame we'll never see that whatever happened with him. Whatever.
Yeah. No, they're just gonna completely drop Altair from this game.
How else is he gonna... I mean, how... dead. How else is he gonna... He can't take him... He can't see his memories. He's dead.
Exactly. It's positively absurd is what it is.
But what's he going to do? Whatever. We're just following orders, apparently. Well, your assassins were, but that's a different story.
But Desmond and Old Altair are the only two outfits you can unlock just by owning the game. The other three are pre-order stuff. Or you can get it with... Hey, I managed to trigger another Byzantine weapon.
I think this is like the third or fourth. This video. I don't know if you were paying attention, but I'm pretty sure it happened again during the mercenaries. Hey, there's a scaffolding there. Grab the guy and throw him in the scaffold. No.
It's a janitor. I can't grab him.
You should be able to just like, kick him or something. Or do that. There we go.
Gotta love scaffolding.
I love scaffolding, but there's not nearly enough of it in the game to...
Turkish assassin armor. I think you got this by pre-ordering the game from GameStop, maybe. One of them. But it's pretty sweet. It's the only outfit other than the Ishak Pasha armor, where it has a mask.
Yeah. Of course, it's great that none of the assassins in Constantinople wear anything close to this, but...
Yeah.
It's a pretty good set of armor, all in all.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty sweet looking. And that's really what's important here. As long as it looks nice, who cares?
Well, I do. I think you should be wearing armor with Ishil. But that's me.
Ishak Pasha's armor?
Yes. Sorry.
I mean, I would wear it, except for the mask. It would obscure Ezio's model in cutscenes. That's basically why I don't use it. But I will admit, it's pretty sweet. If I didn't care about recording, that's the armor I would be using.
Well.
But if you didn't pre-order this game from anywhere, you can also get all of the outfits by buying the good old Lost Archive.
Yes.
And Altair's robes. This is a Uplay thing, I think.
I have to check that, but I think that sounds about right. Just like the Colossus of Rhodes stuff, and I'm trying to remember what the hell the third pre-order thing was. Probably an extra bomb slot. The third Uplay thing was probably an extra bomb slot or something like that. But that's pretty useless.
Yeah.
What on earth is he doing?
But it's just Altair's robes, which we've seen in every Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I think Altair's robes are in every single Assassin's Creed so far.
Are they in Black Flag?
They were in.
Okay,
they were in the first. Yeah, if you had Assassin's Creed 1 save data, you got Altair's robes. But they were obviously in 1 because you played as Altair.
They weren't in Liberation. Sorry.
They weren't in Liberation. They were in 2 as you play. They were in Brotherhood as you play again. This game as you play seems to be a theme here. They were in 3, you play again, and Black Flag for having save data.
Well, then again, I think I might. They'd never had the. I'd played Assassin's Creed on another computer, so maybe I didn't have it then.
Another rogue, no doubt. My own God's will.
What are you doing? What did these men do?
Yeah, you can see I didn't kill that Janissary, I just took off like a third of his life bar. And that's the thing, you can include Janissaries in a kill streak, but it won't kill them instantly. It just takes down like a third of their health.
Right. Which is why I hate Janissaries. Especially for that one freaking challenge where you have to do like 5 kill streaks in a row, like 15 kill streaks. That's fucking annoying because after a certain point, Janissaries start popping up in like every fucking patrol.
Yeah, so that's why you let Templars take control of a district, and then since you can insta-kill all Templar mooks, that's how you do it. But good old Armor of Brutus from Brotherhood.
Armor of Brutus.
When I was replaying this game, this was the outfit I was mostly using.
It was a great fucking outfit.
Yeah, it's still good in this game because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But this was Brotherhood Super Armor.
Correct. It's the one that you got for doing all the Brotherhood of Remus missions.
Yep.
And you also got the fan favorite Dagger of Brutus at the same time. Sadly, as much as I like that gypsy knife, it's still nowhere close to the
I suppose
tech of Brutus. Brutus's tech. Yeah.
It is infamously brutal.
Yeah. That's a low-flying plane. There's not an airport near me yet. It's not good.
But hey, look at this. We have all the cities under our control, and none of them are being attacked.
Congratulations. You're slowly but steadily extending all your ironclad control over your iron grip over the entire Mediterranean, so everybody can think the same. Wait a second.
Though, to be fair, it's not like when Ezio was alive, that was sort of a high watermark for the assassins.
True.
Because by the 17th century, the Templars are pretty firmly in control of Europe, and then they move out to the Americas before too long.
I think they're still decently in control in Europe at the time, and then
Yeah.
they move to America. They go to the Americas, and they have a lot of big synergy with the Mayan and descendants of the Mayan population, and they all get killed because their character's an idiot in Assassin's Creed 4. But
yeah, so Ezio's life was really sort of the high watermark of the Assassin's success. Throughout this entire series, really, the Assassins were never really more powerful than they are right now in Assassin's Creed canon, because from pretty much the 17th century on until the present day, they're doing pretty badly.
yeah. No, they did decent in America later on, but not as great.
Yeah. I mean, the whole Connor shutting down Hatham's Templar ring it's not really mentioned in 3, but what Hatham was doing was setting up sort of a different Templar order than the one in Europe.
Honor.
Yeah.
Always, mentor.
Yeah.
Because shortly after Black Flag ended, when Hatham was about, 10 years old or something, Templars are responsible for Edward's death.
Yeah.
And then Hatham gets really mad, so he wants to start his own order. And
well, that's not quite what happens, but I think what it is that he gets really mad, but
Thanks to you, we grow ever stronger.
the Templars play it up as being like nobody really knows what the hell happened to his father. And then
Always good to see you.
it's a nice armory.
yeah, so we're doing a stroll around the headquarters, checking out the weapons.
Yeah. So, what happens is that the Templars basically say, hey, it wasn't really us, and Hatham believes them for a while until it actually comes out what happened, at which point he's like, fuck this, and kind of goes to his own becomes like a third party in the entire thing up until you kill him.
I should mention, I have every weapon you can get in Revelations right now, but the reason there are still empty slots is because one of the Uplay thing is actually 5 weapons from Brotherhood that I never got around to buying for some reason. So that's why there are empty slots, even though I have every weapon. So in the future, I'll probably do an LP of Brotherhood simply because I like the game and it's still fun.
Yeah. No. I think... I mean, for me, I always kind of like 2 Brotherhood and 4, and then Revelations, and then probably 1 and 3 later. At least the mainline series.
Yeah, Brotherhood was the first Assassin's Creed game I really sort of paid attention to as far as the advertising.
Yeah.
Even though I've loved this series since I started playing it back in early 2012, I think. Or 2011, actually.
Yeah.
I just never really followed the series until Brotherhood piqued my interest, so to speak. And I've been playing it ever since.
Yeah. You should Have you had a chance to play Liberation yet, or
Not as yet. I will say that.
not yet?
I mean, I have plenty of other games. It's not like I'm at any loss of games to play at the moment, but it's a good thing Liberation I can only buy over PSN. Oh, hey, we have the Hook'em, I think Vic has called it.
It's on Steam.
Well, I'm not going... I like my PS3, but...
Okay.
Yeah, one thing... I was kind of incomplete for the little assassin library here because there's book quests around the city, and they're really boring missions, and I don't really do them because there's nothing to them. But when you find a book in the city from a book quest, they show up in the library.
Is that the really just like the alignment puzzles or whatever it is? It's not even really like a quest. It's just
it's just get to a viewpoint, start a mission, use Eagle Vision to find where the book is held. Go grab it. That's all you have to do for them. But what I think I'm going to do is I'll take screenshots and write down, because another thing I forgot to do is check out the Romani Thief and Mercenary and Assassin crests that have shown up since I completed all the challenges.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that while I was recording, even though you can see it on the wall there. So that'll be something I do for the actual update post.
It's a touch that a lot of people don't really notice. It's not like Assassin's Creed 2, where when you actually like renovated it, they put up a gigantic like fucking banner in the villa. What does it take?
Good to see you, Mentor.
But next video, we will not be continuing the plot. We will be going to multiplayer. Because Revelations remains my favorite Assassin's Creed multiplayer because of the characters. I like them more than any of the other ones.
And people are still playing it, so...
Yeah, amazingly, people are still playing this game online. Not many people, mind you, but some people. Enough for me to have enough content for 2 online multiplayer videos.
2?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
There's only so much I can show in one video because I don't want to have like a 90-minute long multiplayer video.
Alright, well, we'll see y'all in October, people.
Yeah, probably. When everyone's schedules line up again.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
Alright. Bye.
Goodbye.
Alright. I'll go stop the recording and send it to you.